This week, we celebrate Christmas in July.
And we'll take a tour of Ripley's Believe It or Not warehouse.
All that plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you right now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
So our reporter Jessie is expecting. She's having a baby in November. Did you see the gender?
I did.
There's a gender reveal party and she's having a little girl.
A girl.
I'm so excited.
Congratulations, Jessie. That's really exciting. We can't wait to have another little baby reporter running around.
Yes. Spencer will have to teach her the ways of baby reporting.
Yes.
Because she is an expert at it by this point.
Aww, I'm going to go buy more
I can't
baby
wait.
things.
My daughter Spencer, I love having a daughter, so I know that Jessie and Mark are really just going to love their daughter so much, and I cannot wait to meet her.
Oh, so exciting.
So let's get to some news in the queue right after this.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com. The first major Marvel-themed attraction in the Disney park stateside is set to open next year, and it's taking over the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Disney's California Adventure.
Why are you looking at me about that? I'm not sad or anything.
Oh, I just feel like you have a lot of opinions about it.
We'll get to that in a minute. Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout will drop guests directly into a fortress owned by the mysterious Collector. It's packed with creatures and his latest acquisitions from across the universe.
Unfortunately, his collection now includes the imprisoned Guardians of the Galaxy, who are hanging in display cases over a giant abyss. Luckily, unbeknownst to the Collector, Rocket Raccoon has escaped and is enlisting the guest aid to help the Guardians break out.
The new attraction, which opens next summer, will anchor a broader universe of superheroes that will grow over time in the park, possibly indicating that in time there could be a whole Marvel land.
The final date to ride the original Tower of Terror attraction is set to be in early January. Keep in mind the Orlando attraction is not changing at this time.
Thank you. Okay, so as a huge Tower of Terror fanatic, I'm sad to see a Tower of Terror go. At the same time, it is, in my opinion, the worst of the Tower of Terrors around the world. So I'm like, oh, we still have ours here in Florida, the best of them all. So, here we go. It's going to happen. Regardless of any petitions, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
I have a feeling, because I think I read somewhere that they've already done a lot of filming for this ride. They've already filmed Benicio del Toro as the Collector, and I think they've said that they even filmed some of the main Guardians as well while they were filming the second movie in Atlanta. So, I mean, if they're this much into changing this ride, it's going to happen regardless of the many outspoken people online.
I know that accepting change sometimes is hard, especially for Tower of Terror, but like you said, we have ours in Orlando. I don't think that's going anywhere. I don't think so. I would love to see a Marvel land. Like, that would be so cool, and I love Guardians of the Galaxy, so I'm excited.
I'm very, I'm not going to say excited, because I do I have mixed feelings. I'm going to wait and see how it is. I was very pleasantly surprised with how they took out Maelstrom and put in Frozen with that same ride system, and so that's basically kind of what they're doing here. It's taking out the story of Tower of Terror, keeping the ride system, but putting in a new story. So with how they did Frozen, I have high expectations for this changeover. It's at least it's the same ride system. It's the same dropping. They're going to make it random, which California never had on their tower. I guess I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to wait. I'm going to judge it when I go and ride it. I'm hoping it's open for D23 Expo next year.
Exactly. We can't judge it too soon. Wait until it actually starts materializing, and then we'll see.
I understand the frustration, especially for California locals. It's their Tower of Terror, so this is all they've really known. But at the same time, I saw someone say this, it's not a museum. These things aren't going to last forever.
That's true.
As much as we want them to. So I guarantee you I'm going to make a complete 180 when they announce our tower is going away, and I'm going to be all, oh, sign the petition, keep it. But, you know, it happens. So we'll see.
We will see.
We'll calm down, and we'll let them do their excellent job that Disney does.
Exactly.
Now, like a rabbit being pulled out of a hat, Walt Disney World unexpectedly materialized its new bar this past weekend, and it's called, I've always had trouble pronouncing this, AbracadaBar.
That was perfect.
Oh,
sounded
good.
Great.
Yay.
Located at Disney's Boardwalk, the new lounge has an elaborate backstory which claims the bar was once a stomping ground for the famous magicians and boardwalk illusionists of the Golden Age. One night, the entire establishment and all its occupants vanished, only to mysteriously reappear 70 years later.
At this time, there are no scripted shows, though you may see a strolling magician or two inside. There are also no Trader Sam's style special effects or souvenir glasses to accompany the cocktails. There's no food on the menu at this time, but you can request a complimentary cone of popcorn served with curry salt and crunchy chickpeas. I would love to see them bring in some like shows or fun interactive elements in the future, because this sounds like it could be a very Adventurers Club-esque.
That's what I was thinking, and it's such a fun backstory to play with that I really do feel like there's a lot of potential to bring some cool entertainment in there.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple of photos, and the inside looks very gorgeous, and I hope to get over there one day and try some of the drinks. But yeah, I'm excited that a bar with an big established backstory is, popping up more and more here and there around Walt Disney World. So, let's make some show elements.
Got a new place to go for date night.
Yes.
SeaWorld Orlando has introduced a new summer soak party to help guests beat the heat, with music and discount merchandise through the end of the season.
Families can splash and dance the day away under playful sprinklers and rain curtains inside Bayside Stadium.
There's also some exclusive party zone food and merchandise such as $1 cotton candy or popcorn, $2 bottled water, $3 bottled beer or Shamu ice cream bars, and a $10 Shamu bubble blower or misting fan.
As part of the promotion, SeaWorld Orlando Pass members can now receive a free 12-ounce draft pour of Mako Red Ale daily through August 31st. Just show your pass at either the Terrace Bar, Mama's Pretzel Kitchen, or the Spice Mill. I'm on my way right now to go get my free beer.
Want a free beer, a nice splash, some cheap water, popcorn. Let's go to SeaWorld.
I think we're going to go. We're actually, this week we're going to head over there with the Kerrigans from Vacation Kingdom, and we're going to have a segment about it on a future episode of the show, so we can show you all about it here in the future.
That's fantastic. I think it's a really great idea of SeaWorld.
We'll get my swimsuit ready and get Spencer's swimsuit ready as well. Now, finally, this week, Hard Ticket Headliner Entertainment is headed to Busch Gardens in Tampa for their all-new Red Carpet Series concert program.
Held in the newly renovated Moroccan Palace Theater, the series will start with comedian and musician Wayne Brady, then Latin jazz artist Arturo Sandoval.
Wayne Brady will perform on August 26th, and Arturo Sandoval will perform on September 17th. Ticket prices range from $30 to $99 and can be purchased at buschgardens.com/Red Carpet Series. Wayne Brady. I love Wayne Brady.
Wayne Brady.
I watch Let's Make a Deal whenever I can, and I grew up on Whose Line Is It Anyway, so Wayne Brady's always been a favorite of mine. And the fact, he got a start here in Orlando. He worked at Disney and Universal.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Arturo, the second person.
I have no idea.
It's okay,
no
but
offense.
it's still a very neat, hard-ticketed event, something a little extra fun to do over in Tampa. So.
Yeah, get people to head over to Tampa and enjoy something.
Hi everybody, it's Hidden Mickey time. Let's go to Epcot, ImageWorks. Behind a pillar in the middle of ImageWorks, a classic Hidden Mickey is on the floor made of tan-colored tile. As you're walking through ImageWorks, look for this one and point it out to other people around you. It is a great Hidden Mickey, hidden behind the pillar.
Have your best day ever at Fun Spot America.
Who doesn't love a good Christmas celebration? Here's a look at the Yuletide party I attended this past week over at Gaylord Palms.
Banks, it's the end of the July, not December. Are you okay? Did you hit your head and lose all your memories since last Christmas?
No. Haven't you ever heard of Christmas in July? In any case, it was an announcement of this year's upcoming holiday season's events. But don't worry, I haven't gone crazy.
Yeah, I'm not convinced of that, but I do believe you about the party.
Very funny. But don't worry, I haven't gone crazy. We are here at the Gaylord Palms Resort for a little bit of Christmas in July. Now that could mean only one thing. We're going to learn some details about ice this year and the Christmas at Gaylord Palms event. I hear the music playing. Let's go. So Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Excited to celebrate a little Christmas here in July with the new announcements. What's coming to Christmas at Gaylord Palms this year?
Well, our annual holiday event changes every single year, and this year we have ice featuring A Charlie Brown Christmas by Charles Schultz coming to be there. So 2 million pounds of ice, hand carved all the way through. It's a wonderful attraction. We have our perennial returners, Alpine Snow Rush snow tubing, where we're going to change it and have Cosmic Night every night, so you have different colors going down the hills with a cool Christmas music. Build-A-Bear's coming back. Santa Claus with photos is here. We also have a new attraction downstairs in Alpine Village, is Christmas Traditions with Mrs. Claus. It's a 30-minute show, sing-along. I would take your Broadway style with children's musical theater and merge it together. You get milk and cookies with them. Cirque Dreams Unwrapped is coming back. But it's a completely new show this year. So some amazing things Neil Goldberg is putting together. And we have a brand new 60-foot Christmas tree. It's LED. It's going to have an amazing light show representing every Christmas light is a Christmas wish granted. So it's going to be truly spectacular in our atrium this year.
I know a lot of our viewers ask, do you have to be staying at the resort to experience this all, or can anyone come in to experience?
No, you don't have to be staying here. There's packages online to stay here, but you can also come here for the day. You can come and buy a single day ticket. You can choose the attractions you want. Or if you want to spend all day here, we have 2 all-day passes you can buy that it's fun for the whole family all day long.
I'm looking forward to that. And one thing I'm looking forward to is I saw some construction going on outside by the pool area. What's coming there?
Well, we've been working for a couple weeks now, and we should be opening early October of our new extension to our water park. So we're going to have a 50-foot drop slide out there. We have 2 racing slides going in, and we also have a flow rider. So our water park is literally going to expand out there with our current Cypress Springs. Our pool experience out there is going to be totally new, totally different, and only here at Gaylord Palms, which ironically, in December when we have ice going on, you'll be able to go down ice slides, snow slides, and water slides if you stay here at the hotel.
I don't know anywhere else where you can do all that in one day. That's pretty awesome. And when's Christmas at Gaylord supposed to start?
November 18th this year.
So as a preview of Christmas at Gaylord Palms coming later this year, for Christmas in July, they have a little setup to kind of preview Santa's snow throw. We've got some makeshift snow here that I'm going to turn into a snowball, and we're going to see if I can hit the targets here. We'll go for the easy big one first. Well, not that easy. Let's try again. Raised it. One more. 3rd time's the charm. This feels great in July. All right, here we go. Boom! Oh, yeah. I like Christmas in July. So Christmas in July, it would be nice to have some regular, hot chocolate like you would during the holiday season, but this is July. How about some frozen hot chocolate? Oh, so rich, so decadent, so cold and chilled. I love it. Some peppermint candy too. Favorite time of the year. What is your favorite part of the holiday season?
My favorite part of the holiday season? That's very difficult. My favorite part is probably making toys because I can't wait to see the faces on the kids when they open them.
Yes, I love that.
That's my favorite.
Favorite is the cookies. I can't wait to make all the cookies to share with the children.
Oh yes, just the smell brings a smile to my face. I can't wait.
Just had some cookies over there.
Oh, you did? Were they delicious?
They were very.
Oh,
they're
good.
always delicious.
Oh, good.
Everybody to grab a few.
That's right.
So in addition to everything that they talked about here today, there's also going to be a character dining experience here featuring Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and even Lucy. So I can't wait to check that out. Christmas at Gaylord Palms starts on November 18th. Frankly, I'm ready for Christmas to start right now.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Ripley's, believe it or not, always has amazing things you would never think would exist. And now they have Orlando's newest dragon.
You know, it's really amazing when you think about it. Central Florida probably has the highest population of dragons in the world. I mean, I can't say this for sure, but from Maleficent to the dragon atop Gringotts Bank, there's dragons almost every park. But with Ripley's, I'm sure this dragon isn't just your everyday garden variety fire breather.
You're very much correct. I won't spoil it for you, but this dragon is pretty tough to match.
We're here today at the Ripley's Entertainment World Headquarters. They're the makers of the Ripley's Believe It or Not museums you might have seen around. Now, this place isn't normally open to the public, but we're here for a special sneak peek at a brand new matchstick sculpture. Let's go check it out. All right, Patrick, tell us about your creation here.
Well, the dragon is a little different than typically. I've made 70 matchstick models over the last 40 years, and typically those are like machines or buildings. I love architecture, love mechanical types of things. But this is what I call sculpting, which means basically that it's got about 272,000 matchsticks in it. And most of those have to be bent and shaped before they're glued in place. So it's much more time consuming than some of the other models I've made. Plus, we've introduced light, sound, and motion. So that's something new that a lot of the other models that I made, actually none of the other models I made have.
Now we hear it. I mean, obviously I can hear it making noise and stuff. Is it on a timer, or how
no,
do
it's
the things
actually
work?
on a motion sensor.
Oh,
So it's a type of thing, a kid, well, a person of any size or age will walk by and go, oh my goodness, when it flaps its wings and growls at you.
Now, how long did this take you to create?
I've got about 2,000 hours in it, calendar-wise about 9 months.
Now, how much of that is actually the design work versus the construction?
Probably neighborhood of 4 weeks.
Very cool. It's very awesome. Now, will we be seeing this soon in maybe a Ripley's nearby?
Well, I hope so. I as far as I know, it's not decided for sure where it's going to be, but hopefully it'll be displayed soon.
Now, your other ones are in Ripley's, though, around the world?
Oh, yeah, they have. Over the years, my relationship with Ripley's goes back to the early 1990s, and this will actually be the 23rd model they purchased from me. So.
All right, so we just checked out the very cool dragon, but we're here in your warehouse. We keep seeing all sorts of neat things around. Can you show us anything fun?
I can show you whatever you want to see, and yes, fun is a very important word at Ripley's, so hopefully some of it will make you smile and bring a giggle to your complexion. 17th century elephant armor. This is one of the rarest pieces in our collection, as I'm aware of only 2 others in the world. We actually bought it in Stratford, England, in an armory, but I had just come back from India, and I had seen a piece in Jaipur, India, and I started doing research, and we found this other piece in England. It took about a year to get them to convince them to sell it, but you won't see another one in North America. Everything in our warehouse is only here for a limited time. We don't buy things to put them in a warehouse, we buy them to put them in our auditoriums. We have 32 around the world, 10 different countries. Well, this guy, he's all the way from Thailand, and he's car tires. Now, it's got a metal structure inside, so it's not solid, but it still weighs about 1,000 pounds. 14-foot tall King Kong out of car tires. Great photo op, you can stand here and look like Kong is eating you or whatever, but great lobby piece that really attracts some attention. I wish you could see this piece. This is not going to show up at all wrapped up. But
the world's coolest bubble wrap sculpture, yeah.
Coolest bubble wrap sculpture, and it could be that too, but you can see these lumps. There's 42 faces, and it's basically looks like a tree stump, but it's all made out of hornets and wasps' nests.
That's terrifying.
And some of the faces are aliens and monsters, and down here you might be able to pick this up with the camera. You've actually got a honeycomb that you can see, but it's all paper wasps. And it's the artist used it like paper mache, but it is like one of the freakiest things we've ever bought.
So what is your favorite thing that's in here right now?
Favorite thing that's in here right now, and you might be lucky if you want to talk to Mateo Blanco, but Mateo Blanco's picture of Oprah Winfrey. And as you walk closer to that, you might be able to tell what it's made out of. So let's take a gander down this hall. This is over 1,000 coffee beans, all Colombian coffee. Mateo is a local Orlando office artist with Colombian background, and he has made about 14 or 15 pieces for us, typically celebrity art.
So how many coffee beans are in it?
Almost, I think it's almost more than 8,000. Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh.
And it's Colombian coffee, it's delicious.
Yeah, say how much coffee did you have to drink while you were making this?
Drink a lot of coffee, and I love it because the apartment or the studio smell like coffee.
Oh, I bet it did.
Yeah.
This is a genuine Jivaro Indian shrunken human head, the real thing.
Now, is this an employee that you had to fire?
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
harsh
Somebody I got
place,
really angry at and said, "That's it, you're out of here." But this is a tribal piece, approximately 150 years old. Jivaro Indians of Ecuador are the only people in the world that did this. There's headhunters, there's trophy skulls, there's skull drums from Tibet, but nobody else had the secret to shrinking human heads. And the bone has been removed, the skull is not there, so it's literally just skin, and it's basically just boiled. But the optimum size of your fist or a tennis ball. But believe it or not, he used to be exactly like me.
The likeness is uncanny.
Uncanny. It's a funeral hearse from Alaska that's a sled. So it goes across the snow, but it's Gold Rush era, late 1800s. It's the only one I've ever seen. We got the world's biggest barbed wire ball.
This thing over here?
That thing over there, made in Texas, weighs about 3 tons. And then on our far right, the world's biggest rubber band ball, made by a gentleman down in the Fort Lauderdale area. It's a bit bigger than the barbed wire ball, but roughly 2 tons of rubber. Let's get a couple people here. Mateo, come here. All right. Stretch out on his side. This is 13.5 feet wide. Piece of a redwood tree from California. Roughly 2,500 years ago. So right about here is the birth of Christ. Out to 1958 is when the tree fell down. Weighs roughly 5 tons. It's a pretty big piece of tree. The tree itself was over 270 feet tall when it fell in the 50s.
Wow. Now this is the world's tallest basketball goal?
No, this is probably the world's shortest basketball because our basketball players are not very good. But this is nothing. This is our guys having fun.
Fair enough. It's special. Don't let them tell you that. It's cool. So that was our sneak peek of the brand new Matchstick Dragon here at the Ripleys Warehouse. Now, we heard tell it's going to be in the Orlando Ripleys for at least a little while, and after that, who knows? So if you want to find a Ripleys near you, check out Ripleys.com.
Once you've seen the different nighttime shows around Walt Disney World a few times, why not try watching them from another angle? There's usually less of a crowd in these areas. First off, if you're looking for an all-around fireworks experience, look no further than watching the Magic Kingdom fireworks from Fantasyland just behind the carousel near the castle turrets. And over at Hollywood Studios, once you've watched the Star Wars Galactic Spectacular from the hub area in front of the stage, try standing behind it. You'll see so much more detail in the projections and be just feet away from the huge flames that rise up during the show if you stand near the entrance to the Great Movie Ride. And finally, for this last one, you'll most likely have to arrive a few hours earlier than the show begins, but at the Jungle Book Alive with Magic show at Animal Kingdom, instead of sitting in the standby or FastPass Plus seating areas, try watching the show from the bridge between Expedition Everest and Finding Nemo the Musical. Let us know where you like watching this nighttime show from.
And now for this week's calendar.
Summer nights at Busch Gardens Tampa, Summer of Mako at SeaWorld Orlando, and Legoland Nightlights all continue throughout the week.
Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more. And as always, we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
Remember, you can visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
We also want to tell you about a deal we have with Theme Park Connection. If you spend $100 with them, you'll get a free copy of the magazine, and if you spend $250, you'll get a free one-year subscription to our magazine. Mm-hmm. All right. So, we got some opportunities here with the family, don't we?
Yes, we do. We are hiring and looking for an advertising manager.
Yes, it's. I get questions a lot from people saying, "Oh, well, we'd love to work for you guys. Like, when are y'all hiring?"
Yeah,
well, we're hiring right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you know anyone, or if you out there would like to apply, I believe the link is online. So you can
go to attractionsmagazine.com. I believe the email address specifically will be info@attractionsmagazine.com. Just send an email with your resume, and maybe we'll have you join us soon.
Come join the family.
Please come join.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Secret blooper of the week. I'm excited to come out and see the Snoopy theme. No, Peanuts.